Designers, welcome to the studio, where after each challenge, the losing designers will have their work evaluated and where one of you will be eliminated. This week, your challenge was to design a model apartment in the new Trump Plaza residences in Jersey City. Your goal was to please your client, Donald Trump Jr., who explicitly told you about the Trump brand and what his expectations were. Additionally, each one of you was responsible for incorporating your New York City souvenir package in a way that was both creative and true to the Trump brand. But as you know, Donald Trump Jr. was appalled with your space this week. I want all three of you to take a look at this image and tell me what happened. I mean, come on, guys. The rug's improperly scaled, the space plan's questionable, there's nothing on the wall. This is supposed to exude lushness and richness.
It almost looks like a holding area for beautiful, luxurious furniture. So it is those art and the accessories and those details that he kept stressing were all about the Trump brand. Where are those details?
All right, I'm going to be honest, all right? We had talked about Tom doing art. We were counting on it. And he found his way into the bathroom.
So, Tom, why in the bathroom so long? You're like a teenage girl?
I'll be honest. I was working on the bathroom.
Fine, let's go look at the bathroom. I mean, what were you thinking?
I'll tell you what I was thinking. I had gotten inspiration because when I saw my souvenir bag, I really liked the denim and the rich blue, and I wanted to evoke this idea of like a sauna. And that's why I chose the blue like a spa.
Tom, you have a bathroom that has not one ray of natural light, and you paint the walls and the ceiling a dark, dark blue. It is a total cave in there.
And it was actually a nicer color when the ceiling was white. I told them emphatically, I thought it shouldn't go blue.
All right, you know what? Who was responsible for the living room design and pulling that together?
Me.
Cortland, what are you going to stand behind?
You know, I actually love the mid-century lamp that we got. The chaise lounge, I actually enjoy it. Now, I personally wanted a high-back wing chair. You know, that's just what I wanted to see in the space. I thought it would have brought elegance and...
Would have been a whole lot better. You should have fought for it.
Compromise, but not in a bad way.
You're telling me that as a designer, your voice isn't strong enough?
Well, the problem lies in the team. There are two other people that can always override. So it's very difficult to really get your own statement within a team.
But some of the absolute worst designs are designs by committee. There are no clear design thoughts. Nobody's done what they know is right in their gut. So you cannot always blame somebody else for the failure of your vision to materialize. Moving on, you chose the Times Square package. Explain to me the creative process behind a lipstick-stained coffee mug.
It was a story, you know. I wanted to do something cool and fun for an adult.
What story are you trying to tell there?
Just like maybe it's his girlfriend that just left, or, you know, something cute. XOXO.
How is this consistent with the Trump brand?
Yeah.
All right, let's move into the bedroom. Who wants to take responsibility for how that bed looks?
I have to.
Where's the mattress on this bed? Nobody raised their hand and say...
No, I did. She wanted the mattress off.
Stacy, what happened?
I felt that if we just put the low mattress in, that at least some height on the headboard would create.
This is so easy.
Yeah.
Pillows, throws. I mean, this is a hot mess.
I want to know who insisted on the drapes.
I've never made curtains.
You never made curtains, so you decide on a luxury Donald Trump Jr. challenge to make curtains with painter's tarp.
And why would you hang opaque drapes on $1 million view?
That don't open.
I don't know.
Stacy, you had the New York City taxi package.
Yes.
Explain to me the creative process behind this.
There was none. There was not a very creative process.
That's exactly right. It's a taxi under a dome. You've done nothing with it. So if the challenge was to show us your creativity and to honor the Trump brand, tell me how you would grade yourself.
Oh, I would not grade myself well, and I know that.
C minus?
Probably a 60%. I had enough to work with, but I didn't do enough with it. And
Stacy, you gave yourself a 60. And I think that that's really troubling. Because Stacy, we know you're capable of a lot more than that. We've seen it in this competition.
okay.
But based on your work this week, we'd give you a 60 as well. And certainly 60 is not a passing grade at HGTV. Stacy, we don't even need to see your host presentation. I'm sorry, you have been eliminated. Please leave the studio.
Thank you. I know where I fell short. I'm a 90%er. And to be able to only bring about 60% was just a missed opportunity for me to shine, knowing what more I could have done.
Tom, Cortland, we are not finished here yet. As you know, Donald Trump Jr. was appalled with your space this week, and frankly, we were completely embarrassed. Please step forward. One of you will also be eliminated. Tom, Cortland, Stacy has just been eliminated, but as you know, Donald Trump Jr. was appalled with your space this week. So, one of you is still going home. As you guys know, the winner of this competition gets their own television show. You guys both had the opportunity to record a host presentation. Tom, let's start with you.
Hi, I'm Tom. Welcome to Design Star. This week's challenge was to design a model apartment for Trump residents in Jersey City. We really focused on creating this open, very clean, simple environment that mixed modern furniture with eclectic furniture. We also had a tote bag that inspired us. And the tote bag was a denim tote bag, and I thought that inspired a rich blue, so I tried to turn the bathroom into a spa. I used the tote bag to give an emblem and to give sort of an insignia. I brought this beautiful metal shelf in to make the bathroom a little more moody. I brought in a television so a young New Yorker could keep their eye on the markets. And I really wanted to make the bathroom a wonderful Zen experience so someone could enjoy after a hard day.
Okay. Cortland, let's look at your presentation.
I apologize for this.
Why are you already apologizing?
Because I was rather upset when I actually made the video. You'll see. Hey guys, I'm Cortland Bascon, back again with my Inspiration Minute. This week I found myself at the Trump Plaza. I love to paint, so what I did in this bedroom was I brought in some tarps for the panels, just in case I wanted to paint, lay them out on the ground, and, I'm prepared. Another section that I really want to walk you through is the bathroom. The bathroom I like to call Blueberry Fields. For those that need their extra antioxidants, this is one of those bathrooms that, kind of gets you up and fresh in the morning here. With the living area, I brought in a nice chaise lounge, a tufted ottoman here. Also, this week we had a 3-part challenge with New York souvenirs. And one of my souvenirs was a seat cover here. And also my other inspiration was a cup. Inspiration is all around you. You just got to look for it.
Well, we're going to take a few minutes and discuss. We will be back with our decision. So, how are you feeling about things?
It's hard because it's so obvious to me.
So we're agreed. Cortland, clearly you were mocking your space. That certainly doesn't make me happy, but I actually think you have a very nice style about you this week in this hosting presentation. You've made huge strides from the past challenge to this challenge. Much more natural, much more genuine, and we feel much more connected to you. But we're kind of at our end point with your apologies. You have such an incredible skill set, and we're continuously baffled as to why you don't go to your skill set each and every time.
I didn't see anger in the presentation. I saw you struggle a bit with knowing how to get around the space, and then once you landed, what am I going to talk about? But I feel you're very strong on camera, very strong.
Tom, I do think that you are very well spoken, but you spent a lot of time in one spot. You really needed to cover more real estate. Also, there were many moments when you were looking off to the side or you were looking at something else, and that's really disengaging.
I love the narrative that you set up. I love the story, and I love the confidence that you have. That's why you're here, and Stacy's not. But I wish the design was as strong as you are at describing it.
All right, gentlemen, we have had a chance to discuss. The designer who has been eliminated this week is Tom.
Okay.
You actually are a very engaging host. However, we need to see the design on a more consistent level. And frankly, we just can't get past the blue bathroom. Please leave the studio.
Okay.
Bye, Tom.
Bye.
Good luck, Tom.
You know, I'm such a dark horse because I'm not in construction, I'm not in residential design, I'm not in styling. You know, the kind of design work and the hands-on and the craftsmanship, I sort of reach my limit. So I think, yeah, it's my time.
Cortland, despite the fact that you may have come to the studio more than any other designer, we see lots of potential in you. But this is your last chance.
I got it.
Good luck.
Thanks, guys.